Hey, Dental Nachos crew, it is Paul, Dr. Nacho. We're here with a business and leadership toppings session. What we're here to talk about is this guy that I drew, how to develop your dental core so you do not do what dentists do all the time, cry on the inside. So we have core development toppings, sponsors, key resources, people in our industry that can help you. My first guest is the awesome Dan Bowar of AVITUS. So Dan, in person, see all these things are shut down. So we're going to kind of channel. We were walking around an exhibit and I walked up to you and I said, hey, what do you do and how you help dentists? Tell our audience about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're Vetus Dental. We help dental on their billing headaches, simply put, whether it's just helping maximize their collections, if they're maybe missing on some of the production that they're having, or they have some turnover within their staff and they need someone to kind of fill that gap. Will they find them? We just handle the billing headaches from A to Z or wherever they want us to fit in for them.
And I'm going to bring up one of my best props because this is how billing makes you feel on the inside each day, like Mr. Grumbly. It's never right. There's always a problem. So outsource your annoyance. So Dan, I talk about AAJM, awareness, attention, just find out, momentum. So someone's watching this now, or like 2 million people watch it tomorrow. It's going to go viral. I don't know what that means, but I hope it does. And they say, I'm aware that I have a billing headache. I see that AVITUS can help me. How do they find out more about you? And what does it look like to move forward with momentum and working with you guys?
Yeah, I mean, they can find us on our website, or I can drop my information in the chat here, or you can find us on the Facebook page, of course. Our process is pretty simple. We want to just kind of get to know your practice a little bit more, kind of dive in from a financial analysis standpoint, and then walk away knowing that, hey, if this is going to be a good fit or not. Basically, if our investment is going to help you increase your revenue, or if it's going to be a cost to your bottom line, and we kind of look like an employee upon your staff. But ultimately, we want to get into your books and just see where some of those gaps are and how we can help you out.
And it's so key. I didn't really know. I've been a dentist for 18 years, practicing for 15 years. I didn't know services like yours even existed until a couple of years ago. We utilize a service like this. We would never not use it because stuff that shows up on the stat sheet, increasing your revenue, what doesn't show up is helping your staff be less annoyed each day. So help your team with some of these things that they don't want to do. We also have a text code. We can take out your best friend. I brought one of my best friends here. It's my phone. We all love our phones. You can text AVITUS, AIVITUS, to 215-543-6454. Now, I'm a big fan of, Dan, before I jump off, the story is the star. Could you share a story with our audience of a multi-location practice, one dentist that wasn't so sure if they want to use you? Dentists, they're not easy to move forward. Now they're like, I'm so glad I did this. What kind of impact did that have for them?
Yeah, I can think of a dentist that we have up in Maine who was already very strong in the collections world. They collect at about 98% of what they produced. But the gal on their staff who had been with them for about 25 years just didn't want to do that anymore. Their practice was growing extremely quickly, so they needed her on other functions of the practice. But they also didn't want that production to stop. They needed to maintain that revenue stream, so they partnered with us. We're now collecting that for them at 100%. They brought on 2 new associates, 4 hygienists, built a brand new practice, all within the last year and a half. They had their best year during COVID. So we play a small part in that, of course, not the entire thing, but just being able to maintain that for them was a big help for them.
Everyone on part of the team matters. I mean, look at the field goal kicker in football. They got to come in and do their job, and that's what you guys do. But one of the things you said before you jump off, and I'm a practitioner, I was at my practice for the past 2 days, when you can give your team members more time to spend with the patient, that's magic, because it makes the patient feel like you're developing a relationship with them. You can ask questions, and it lets your team member be free of other annoyances. So Dan, thanks for kicking us off here. We really appreciate it. One more time, text AVITUS, AIVITUS, to 215-543-6454. And one more time, what's the best website for people to reach out to?
It's avitusdental.com.
Awesome, Dan. Thanks so much. Have a great rest of the day.
Thanks, Dr. Nacho. See ya.